What would you do if you knew you could not fail? If failure was never an option? As long as you stayed the course, success is yours and yours alone. The things that motivate us and wake us up in the morning are the things we hold dearest to our hearts. Sometimes it's more than how good we are. It's about our hunger for success. No matter how good you are, there's always someone out there better than you, and you can't control that. But what you can control is your attention to detail and the love for your craft. To have what you want, you must do what you have not done. You must be more diligent, more aware, and less complacent. You must finish what you start. It's a simple concept on paper, really. You set your goal, set your plan, follow that plan, and reach your goal, right? Wrong. If it were ever that easy, everyone would do it. If you've never experienced setbacks, injuries, hurt, pain, how would you ever know how glorious the top of the mountain is? If you've never been broken down to your knees, how would you ever know the ability to walk tall? What would you do if you knew you could not fail? If failure was never an option? As long as you stayed the course, success will be yours, and yours alone. What happens when that goal seems just as far away? Days, weeks, months, years from the day you set that goal. Or when it seems that goal is at your fingertips, will you be diligent enough to stay the course? Will you be able to block out all the negativity, all the naysayers, everything that holds you back? Will you be able to complete the mission?
I'm a doctor!
Trying to get to that next level. I want to go to regions. I want to eventually try and get to nationals. I want to be that guy.
It's a few days before the Indoor Conference Championships held in New York. The guys' team meets up for a bit of preparation going into competition.
Go compete and scare as many people as you can. It's a setup. Indoor for us this time around is a setup, and it has to be done right. They know we're coming, that's fine. They know there's very little chance for us winning this one, but we can still scare everybody. After your last race or your last event indoors, that's it. The butchery begins, literally. It's not gonna be fun, or the road we have to take to win. It's not gonna be okay. But we have to do it, and we have to do it the hard way. After that, go ahead and get your rest on the bus. This is the last, probably most fun you're gonna have until we get back to conference where everybody's ready and when we just radiating with going and taking what's ours. Zero room for error when we get out of doors to win. Every point's needed, nobody can get hurt, all of that. Habits will change. It takes a month to change a habit. We have more than a month, thank God. Your eating habits, your sleeping habits, it has to change. We have to be above and beyond to win. It's not going to be easy. Check yourself. Check yourself mentally. Don't mind yourself like you've been doing for the last six meets. That's the setup that we have to win this. You guys going out, the last time you going out, I mean, all the seniors are trying to win the championship. I'm coming back, but next year, we won't have the numbers that we have, and who knows?
I failed if I didn't get a ring by I graduated. That's, in my head, I failed.
Both teams will be short-handed.
When it is in your hands.
The men's team has a few injuries and fifth-year seniors who have exhausted their indoor eligibility. The women's team will be without Kirsten Jones,
That's it.
a senior captain and school record holder in the 400 meters.
She's really not going to be there. Oh man, I didn't even know. You know, Kirsten's extremely consistent, and you pretty much know that she's gonna do well. She might not do as well as she wants to, but it's always going to be, you know, that top 5 finish that you want. You know, she's gonna score the points. She has, you know, the most potential to win her individual event and put us where we need to be for the 4x4, all of that. So I just feel like now, going in there with that mentality, it's like you just gotta, I don't know, conferences, like everybody wants their individual, but you gotta do it for the team. So you just gotta do that much more now. So.
And this past weekend, I had worked out, and Coach Floyd had massaged my hamstring out, and I thought, you know, I was okay. And this past Monday, I was doing 160s, and I was on my last 160, and I was about to accelerate a little bit more, and as soon as I tried to accelerate, my hamstring popped. And that led to me having to sit out for these conference meet and possibly ECAC, but hopefully trying to be optimistic and, you know, let that go, and hopefully I'll run ECAC because I really want to win. For me, even though I'm not going to be there this weekend, I have so much confidence and so much, I don't know what to say, like, so much happiness, I guess, just for the team, just for even getting there at the end of the day, because I know they're going to do well. They don't need me. I mean, at the end of the day, like, next year, I'm not going to be here. They're going to still win. So I don't have any negativity or any, saying that they're not going to win at all, because I know they're going to kick ass. So I'm not worried about that at all. But if I was there, I would be happy to win 400, of course. But, it's not always, about me. It's, about everybody else, so.
Although the men's team finished 5th and the women finished 6th, it wasn't all bad for UMBC. There were many conference champions and numerous top 3 finishes.
Yeah, and I was the mile leg of the distance medley relay, so I was the one in charge of finishing the race. And well, it took me half the race to catch up, and by then I still had to fight to maintain position. It's kind of what it came down to. In the open mile, it came down to fighting for position again. It was a really tactical race. I ran 4:13, and we went through 800 in 2:13, so it took 1:59 for the second half mile of the race to, just get third. Then the 4x8, that was rough. Tripling's always kind of brutal at the end. And then tripling is when you do 3 different events. And some people are really unlucky enough to do 4.
You volunteered for that one.
Yeah, but we didn't really have a choice because it was me or you, and you were the anchor, so I wasn't going to make you do it. So 15 minutes later, running the 4x4, it was fun.
Being as though it's my 3rd conference, it wasn't what I expected. However, I made do with what I had. Last year, I was the conference champion in the 500-meter run with the time of 1:13. So this year, I came getting 3rd place with the time of 1:14. So if you kind of put that into perspective, you can understand how my conference went. However, I am currently overcoming a hamstring injury. So that is one of my big things I'm keeping into perspective when I beat myself up about the time and my place. But overall, we had a lot of injuries. So as a team, we kind of checked out. Unlike last year, we were all healthy and motivated. But this year, day 2, finals day, was a dry experience. So overall, it wasn't the best, but outdoors is right around the corner and we'll be ready by then.
It's back to hard work before the outdoor season kicks off in Florida.
Not bad. It's all about getting a good cadence and a good rhythm.
Right now, basically what we're doing is just working on some primary mechanics as we get ready in a couple of weeks to go outdoors and actually put a javelin in our hand and start throwing. Right now we're just emphasizing proper body position, proper arm position, so that we can make sure that he can execute properly and put all of the energy that he's developing into the implement and not hurt himself.
Cutter. 15.
Yeah, walk around me, guys. Walk around me. Yeah.
14. Delete the scenes.
I'm not doing.
Get back, bro. Get back, bro.
The coaches selected athletes to go on the 3rd annual spring break trip. This is our 2nd year going to Tallahassee for some warm weather training and competition at Florida State. Day 1 was mostly distance events, with the exception of Vincent winning the javelin and Alicia breaking the school record in the javelin as well. It was not such a hot start for Hassan and Jake.
At a race in Florida, that was first. It was definitely humid, even at night. Yeah.
How did it go for you guys?
Huh?
How was it time-wise?
Bad. Both of us. 25-second PR, but not quite what I wanted. 19-second not PR. But, I mean, at the end of the season, it was just kind of like a shakeout, kind of. I didn't take a break in between the outdoor. Whatever. Let's go cool down. I know I got 2 weeks to William & Mary. See something crazy there, hopefully.
All right, bro.
Day 2 was better for some than others. Marie ran a PR. Trey ran a near PR. Deborah won her heat. Denny runs to 2 second-place finishes.
Here we go, Danny. Turn up. Come on, Danny. Straight, straight. Go past him. Go past him.
Yes, dear, that is coming. Hey, Denny. Come here, man. Wait, come. Hey, man. Tell us about that race, bro.
I only had enough for like 70. I need to get some speed work in, some over distance stuff. But died at the end.
How's that 202, bro?
Same result. Only I got out bad and tried to correct it. And as soon as he broke stag on me, it was over. But that's all right, though. In terms of all the collegiates, I probably won. We'll see the results. It's all good, though. I had fun.
Mercedes comes in a bit slower than expected. Dosha and I had a bad day as well.
Let's bring her in, folks.
Whether you move back a foot or whether you move back a little bit, you foul by the same amount.
After a poor start to the season for Dosha and I, Coach T reminds us that every opportunity counts. The team is dependent on us.
Individual championships are cool, but when you can do it as a team, man, that's something y'all will never forget. And y'all always have that to kind of like, you know, that'll bond you guys together, you know? That's why I got guys we're still close because we have that bond. Now just imagine if it was just one or two people who just won national championships and we didn't do anything. You know, individual national championships, we wouldn't have a bond, you know? It would just be like, oh yeah, I remember when such and such did such and such. Not, oh damn, you know when we whooped blah 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 blah, or what it took for us to win. That's what it's about, man.
The second annual Big Dog Invitational was scheduled the following week. Due to inclement weather, half the meet was cancelled. This week the team was split up. Some of the team went to Gainesville for the Florida relays. The distance team went to the College of William and Mary for the Colonial relays in Virginia. The women's 4x100 meter relay ran the season's best time of 46.5 seconds. Trey got closer to breaking 14 seconds into high hurdles with a school record effort. Kirsten and Kalani come back from injury in Florida, teaming up with Mercedes and Danique for the 4x400 meter relay.
But two of these four are 18 runners.
In Virginia, the team made steady improvement. Overall, a good and fun trip for the team. This week we have the Spring Invitational held at George Mason University. This meet means more to some than others for different reasons.
Last year, it was like a sigh of relief. I finally re-qualified for IC4A. It's the first time in like a year and a half after I did it my first 2 years. So it was a kind of a monkey off my back just to be like, I know I can do it again.
We didn't get to compete last weekend at either Florida Relays or at Colonial. So, I mean, basically, we're just trying to get this started, get this season going, so that we can have a good push to conferences.
Everybody know what Mason means to me. You know, that was kind of like my coming out party last year. So this year, everybody's expecting either 10-2, maybe the school record, you know. But I'm not going to look at it that way, though. I'm just do what I usually do and just put it all together and just come out.
We're at a point in the season right now where for a large number of people on the team, there are really only 3 meets left. And that's George Mason, followed by Morgan, and then if you're not fortunate enough to meet the qualifying standard for Penn Relays, you have the conference meet. And for a large number of people on the team, that's going to be the end of their season. So it's real critical at this point, with a month left, that everyone buckle down and focus on what it takes to get themselves prepared for their optimal performance at the conference championship meet, which is where everything culminates. Being fortunate enough to be a student athlete at the University of Connecticut, I was a member of the team for a number of Big East Conference championships, and we really sacrificed a lot in order to prepare ourselves for being able to win those conference championships. A lot of the things that you take for granted that you do in your spare time, we were willing to sacrifice that in order to spend more time going over video, spend more time doing drill work when we weren't with our coaches, just spend more time in general focusing on what we would have to do in order for, as a team, to be able to come out on top. And I can see our team here at UMBC heading towards that direction as far as the overall team getting to where we're going to get ourselves in a place when we arrive at the University of Vermont to be able to do battle with all of the teams and see where we can be as a team at the end of the day.
Early to rise, throwers and jumpers, we're ready to go. GMU Invitational, here we do it.
Then he continues to roll, breaking the 21-second barrier in the 200 meters, ensuring him a spot at the NCAA East preliminary round. Trey shatters 14 seconds, going 13.88 in the hurdles, ranking him 14th in the country and making him an early season favorite to advance to the NCAA championships.
Something said use your arm, use my arm, and then you can see, like, if you watch the video, it's like a little boost. And then we got to like halfway through the race, and I felt my feet just glide, like scraping across the ground, like, you know, they're moving pretty quick. And I thought to myself, like, this is a really good race. It feels way different, so it must be good. But if it's not good, then it's going really slow. But got to the maybe like the 8th hurdle. I think I clipped the 10th hurdle. Ran to the line, and even though it slowed down, I got to the line, saw like 13.5 as I'm crossing the line. And when I saw that, I knew like it would go up to about 13.8, 13.9. But all like the work and pain, the sweat, blood, all that stuff just came out as soon as I crossed the line. It couldn't do anything but yell, and it was a great feeling.
The team was once again split up this weekend. Some distance went to New Jersey for the Larry Ellis invite. The rest of the team competed at the Morgan State Legacy Meet. Charles was on his way to a good time in the 400-meter hurdles, but a late trip cost him.
Charles! Let's go, Charles! Let's go, Charles! Come on,
Eric was the highest finisher for UMBC in the 400 meters.
Let's go, Eric! Let's go, Eric!
I added a victory for the team in the triple jump.
We got a lot of clocks on this one. You can't tell her to not have clocks.
Let's go, Danny! Come on, Danny!
All right, Diddy, I want that 45.
Come on, Danny! Finish it!
I don't even know who's
48. Let's go, Saka!
Yo, look at the soccer move.
Look at the man.
Woo! All right, who's next?
You got 300 on some of them.
Get out. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, right, their legs are moving.
No, but don't let them cut you off. You get that break.
Come on, Ryback! Let's go, Ryback! Get ahead, Ryback!
No, really. Oh, here's Ryback, though. See?
Go get him!
This is where endurance beats speed and form and all that. Oh, Eric, yes. Finish it. All right, Eric. Eric got something to work with now.
Let's go, Eric!
Come on, Eric. Get that gear. Let's go.
Work that curve, Ed. Let's go!
There he goes. There he goes.
Let's go!
Hey. Woo!
At the Larry Ellis Invitational, Andy ran 150 for the first time since qualifying for the indoor NCAA championships. Rodatu ran 9:07 in the steeplechase. Hassan had a good meet as well, running 14:21 in the 5,000 meter run.
Based on my speed, I thought I was going to get in the fast heat, so when I put up the heat sheets, I was like one of the first people in the slow heat, which, I mean, it didn't make that much of a difference because I was still going to try to run my race, but it made it obviously significantly harder because I had to lead most of it. So we went through the first mile about 4:37, which is like 3 seconds over the pace I wanted. So I took the lead and I started trying to push it, but I guess like somewhere around there the laps just started going down. We actually ended up slowing down to a 9:19. So at this point I thought like, it's probably not going to be that good of a time, but I can still try to finish the race out. So we just like blew the doors open the last 1,800 meters, running like a 4:26 with like a 91 second 600 and a 27 last 200. So
Thor's looking to build off a good couple of weeks of training and competition headed into Penn Relays.
There's always numbers that you have in the back of your mind, but what works for me is trying to improve on something every day. And when you do that, the numbers will come by themselves. You don't have to worry about that. So for me, I'm just trying to get better at something every day, do my technique right at Penn Relays, and try hard, and I know the numbers will be there.
Get some Ella water. We don't have any Ella water. I need some fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Myself, I'm not going to say.
Let's go, Bryce!
200 meters to go. Athletic trainer Jerry Swilly. And on the award stand, Olympic Development Master.
The women's 4x200 meter relay sets the school record.
Iowa's women's 4x2 ECAC championship underway. In lane 2, St. John's, Morgan State, Ford University. All right, let's go the really strong. All right, as they come up to the next handoff, Hampton University in 6. Down in 4, we have Howard University. Come on, Dan, let's go. Hampton University in the opening pit. Hampton University. Next over the net, College Women's ECAC. 6 meters, 59, 5659, 185.8. Like a sensor table. Meters, 87, 56, 87, 186.
Nice job.
Hey, brother. Hey, good
job.
series, dude.
Thanks,
Getting
man.
after it.
Hopefully next week we go.
How's that last throw, bro? Give us a little interview.
That's a PR, right?
Yeah, that one is.
And your 2014 lane challenge men's champions. A distance of 59 meters, 59 from the University of Maryland, Baltimore County, for Shenandoah.
I want you to know it was the officiating, not your throwing.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Congratulations. Good job. Good job. Dan knows who he is. Warren, Dan knows Charlie. Because I.
Sure, you good? Thank you, sir.
You gonna debrief us on that competition?
Great way to get ready for the conference championship. This is the tune-up. This is where everything you hope falls into place, and especially in the men's hammer throw, we had the top 4 seeds in our conference at this competition, and Thor rose to the occasion. The victory was a plus.
We're about to go into battle. This week is purely about sharpening your tools, winning mental victories, and resting your body. After this weekend, you should be drained, mentally and physically. It's conference week. UMBC heads up to Burlington, Vermont for the America East Outdoor Conference Championships. Noticeably missing is sophomore Vincent Wrench, the defending champion in the decathlon and javelin. Most of day 1 track events are trials for the finals on day 2. The objective is to make a final, so you can put yourself in position to score for your team.
Leave it all out there, bro.
Last one.
Day 1 of competition starts off with the men's javelin and the men's hammer throw. Sean Schmetsky throws a personal best distance to finish 5th. Thor Serafinas finishes 2nd in the men's hammer throw. Jake Albino and Sarah Daly advanced to the 1500-meter final. Cody Mezebich, Andrew Smith, and Andrew Carestas advanced to the 800-meter final. Denny and Trey set conference records in the trials in the 100 meters and 110-meter hurdles, on their way to be top seeds for tomorrow's final. Denny is also the top seed in 200. Alicia finishes third in the women's javelin. Doshu and I placed 5th and 6th with 7 points in the long jump. In the women's long jump, Abigail also scored points. Mo takes 2nd place in the high jump.
Hopefully to get one more.
UMBC gets 4 people into the women's 400-meter dash final, with Eric Soji representing for the men. Rodatu closes out day 1 action in the 3,000-meter steeplechase. After day 1 of competition, the men's team lies in 2nd place, trailing Albany by 13 points. The women's side is in 6th place, trailing the leaders Vermont.
I thought it was really going to be like fun, but it wasn't. That was the biggest. Liam, there he is. Liam today was 5th place.
400 hurdles, Paulette Fogel and Brianna Young qualified.
Make sure that you guys do what you have to do now. Start packing your stuff tonight. Don't wait till tomorrow morning. Make sure which shuttle you need to be on, what bus you need to be on tomorrow. And then, as Mr. Shulman would say, complete the mission. There you go.
Day 2 gets off to a hot start for UMBC. The men and women's 4x100-meter relay teams both take 2nd place.
Let's go, Trey. Let's go, Denny. Come on, Chris. Bring it home, Chris. All right, let's go, Mercedes.
Jake Albino comes from behind to win the 1500-meter run. Andrew Smith takes the top spot in the 800, with Andrew Carestas taking 4th place with a season best 151.
Let's go, Andy. Let's go, AK. Finish.
Cody Mezebich breaks 2:10 for the first time in the 800 for a 2nd place finish. Doshu and I go 1 and 3 in the triple jump to score 16 points for the team. The UMBC women sweep the top 3 positions in the 400-meter dash, adding a 7th place finish as well.
Let's go, Trey.
On their way to gold, Mercedes and Danny break conference records in the 100-meter dash.
Come on, Danny, there you go.
Let's go, Kirby. Let's go, Cam.
Let's go, Charles.
Kirby. Stay on him, Kirby. Stay on him. Let's go, Cam. Come on, Kirby.
Come on,
keep
Charles,
going.
finish.
The men's 4x8 comes from behind to take the top spot with a school record time.
AK, bring it in, baby. Come on.
UNH and UMBC. 1 leg to go in the men's.
Let's go, Andy. Come on, baby. That's what I'm talking about, Andy. Let's go. Yeah.
And winning the men's 4x800 meter relay.
School record!
In a time of 7 minutes 34.
Albany gains 73 points from the sprint events to UMBC's 26. The women's team faces a similar fate. A 26-point lead in the field events put the Retrievers behind Binghamton for third place. When the plan doesn't unfold like you want it to, reality starts to set in.
UNH currently in 3rd and Binghamton currently in 4th in the women's 4x8. 22.28 seconds for
Come on, baby.
Vermont is 2nd, 132.5 points.
Already behind the 8 ball, the men's team enters the final event down 40 points. Despite a victorious women's 4x400 meter team, a team title is out of their reach.
The second exchange is Binghamton, followed by Albany, UMass Lowell, and Maine. Bishop Beeman in 7th for Binghamton, 11.28 meters for Sarah Osaka.
At the award ceremony, the men's team takes home Coaching Staff of the Year.
Your coaching staff of the year on the men's side, UMBC.
Danny and Mercedes also take home honors. UMBC men's team finishes 2nd. The women take 4th.
Our mission was to come to outdoor conferences and win. We didn't quite get that, but we had some pretty good performances all around regardless, so it was...
Yeah, we definitely won a lot more events than any other team. But it's just not about winning the events, it's about getting, you know, as many people in the top 8 as possible to get the points. And even though most of us did our part, we just didn't have the numbers. But I can't say we did and did not complete the mission. We came there, did what we had to do, but we didn't win because of the numbers. So,
and we did our best,
yeah.
And that's all you can hope for.
Complete the mission, honestly, means to me is bringing everything full circle. We came here as freshmen. Me and Deborah came in here. Our 400 group was only 3 or 4 girls, and we actually had to pull one girl who was a sprinter up into the 4x4 relay at the end of the season because it's like her ability to do it because we needed her. But now we have 7 or 8 girls who can say, okay, we need somebody on the relay, like we can interchange you in like a quick second. So it's like, it was a great thing to, have that ability.
In that sense, I guess it's finishing what we started, no matter the outcome. So going through the process and going and finishing with all your might what we started from the beginning. So that's what I would say complete the mission means.
It just means everyone's doing what they need to do to be successful. We always talk about in cross country putting yourself in a position to be successful, both literally in terms of position in a race, but also doing all the little things behind the scenes, the training and the eating and the nutrition and the sleeping, so you actually are in a position to be successful on more of a holistic level.
I didn't feel like I personally completed my mission as far as like what I wanted to do, in the end goal for the team at least. And myself was a little different for the team. I feel like I didn't completely go through, and it had a lot to do with diverted energy, but definitely didn't feel like I completed the mission in that sense.
And also, just for me, is my personal stories, like, coming from Nashville, running 57 seconds, up to like running 55.6 and having 5 school records with all these lovely girls on this team. It's really made me complete my mission, which is like to get better and to ultimately become great.
My mission this season was to finally win an outdoor title in the 800 because I've been trying to do that for 4 years. And well, obviously, after indoor, it's trying to make nationals again in outdoors. So part of my mission is complete because I won the conference title in the 800, but I've got some work to do. Got regionals in a few weeks and hoping to make nationals.
I mean, I basically have the same mission. Come in, win my last outdoor conferences, trying to stay undefeated since my freshman year. Run 13, did that, make it to regionals. My last mission is basically to get to nationals. That was my goal when I was a freshman, to make it to nationals. I was just seeing it before I graduated, and I still got to get it. So it's not yet. It's not done yet.
Come on!
There it is.
seasoning.
4 relays and 6 of them.
Hello, Papa.